I'll just push right in 3, 2, 1, and we are live. Okay, so good morning, everyone, and good evening, everyone, also, depending on where you are. So, welcome to Chatbot Uni community, and welcome to our first challenge of 2021, Safe Tourism Global Challenge. So we are very excited to meet all of you in Telegram, of course, because of the COVID restrictions, right? So everything now meets virtually. Before we started, let me introduce our team first, like from AI for Impact. So my name is Christian. So and this is my colleague Arnold and Samuel.
Hi guys.
So, yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. So I think short introductions like what we'll do from now until 26th of February, right? We'll be actually like with you all the time. And when it comes to admin questions, you can actually like direct it to me. You can just shout out like a Christian, like A, B, C, D, E, like just ask your questions. For technical questions, Arnold and Samuel are very capable to answer that because they are the AI professionals here. So I can also answer as well, but I'm also still learning. So I was also a student, as like you guys as well. So if you have any questions, just ask Arnold and Samuel on Telegram when it comes to the chatbots or any other like technical questions. So yeah, we are very excited to start. And before that, there are some instructions for this launch. The first one is that if you have any questions, the way we communicate is to YouTube live chat. So on your phone or on in your video, right? If you're using desktop, if you're using phone, there's a button called live chat. So you can just post your question there anytime, and we'll answer it like at certain interval. So that's the first one. The second one is that like yeah, if there's any like any technical questions or any basically like administrative questions, you can post it on Telegram instead, and then like we'll try to answer that after the the launch. So yeah, we are all very excited. So let's start. Let me just showcase the thing. Okay. Yep. I hope you can see my screen right now. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, welcome to our first 2021 global challenge called Safe Tourism. And I think in these COVID situations, right, what at least the good thing is that like everybody is connected online, and this is where we can use that opportunities to learn and solve problems together. So we are excited to have all of you here from all over the world, actually. So yeah. So just to let you know about AI for Impact, right? We've let me just remove the panel for a while. Okay. So AI for Impact actually is a global AI learning community. We started 2 years ago in Singapore, but when COVID happens, right? When COVID strikes, like we did things virtually. We provide boot camps and we provide some kind of datathons, competitions like globally, right? And this is where we meet a lot of people, talented people worldwide, and we see a lot of talents actually, not just like in anywhere around all around the world. So far we've been we've been actually like teaching like 3,000 students in 10 countries, and all of this like is possible with the support of community. So all in all, like AI for Impact is founded by just three of us, but right now we grow to 3,000 plus students. This is because of you guys actually. This is because of the community who are actually like trying to help others also how to learn AI. So our goal is that if you have any questions, if you have any conceptual questions about not just about chatbot but also about deep learning and other things, our community should be answer it within like within minutes. So this is our goal actually. So no questions they are too trivial, and no answers also they are too basically too simple. We are all here to learn together. So yeah. And we always, I mean, when we are in universities, right, when we are actually like, you know, being invited by the universities, because we are like, from industries, right, we are the practitioners. I think one thing that we always tell them is that it's not just enough to learn. Is actually like companies are not looking for learners, or I mean the world doesn't require like, you know, too many learners. The world requires problem solvers. Companies who are looking for talent are looking for problem solvers. I mean, businesses are looking for problem solvers. Even if you want to apply for scholarships, the first thing they ask is that, what have you done? What problems have you solved? So it's not just enough to learn, but we also like, you know, want you guys to get exposed to real world challenges. Right today, like right now it's about safe tourism, right? Because this is where we see the industries get infected the most. But I mean, from the past, we also have lots of challenges laid out. Like for example, like last year we did energy trading. Last year we also like predict mosquitoes, right, to prevent dengue, basically like, you know, disease caused by Aedes aegypti is very prevalent in Southeast Asia. So we don't just want you to stop at learning. We also want you to get recognized by industries, and as much as possible, like build some kind of application that help people, right? That has a social impact. Because learning is just not enough. You need to solve problems and you need to publish it so that people actually trust you. When that happens, then you get a lot of opportunities in terms of career, in terms of businesses, and in terms of connecting with the community, right? With the other talented people with the same passion as you. And as I mentioned, like AI for Impact grows with the community, and our mission is to make AI accessible for everyone. We've been going through a lot, and this year in 2021, right? We are finally able to actually make some of our facilities actually available for free. So that means that like we see a lot of talents, and our dream is that like people around the world, regardless of where they are, whether you are students in remote cities, right? I say whether you are also like, you know, adults who wants to start learning, or whether you are, I mean, whether you are a person in Africa, Kazakhstan, Indonesia, anywhere around the world, they can start learning AI for free. And this is powered by a community. Like this is powered by you guys as well. So we make the materials accessible to non-programmers, because we see 85% of our communities are non-programmers, and they come in because they need some kind of learning materials that is accessible for them. They want to solve problems, right? So we grow with the community, and we want you guys to also like after this to be able to help others also learn as well from the skills that you learned during this challenge. So yeah, in fact, actually right now our learning materials are translated in two languages, and the first one is in Bahasa Indonesia. Of course, we have the English one, and our friends in Kazakhstan actually is translating it in Russian. So again, we grow with the community, and we hope that you guys also can help others as well through what we built. It's all free, and you can start anytime as well. So this is just what our students said. This lady is actually from Singapore, studying at the management school, business management school, university called SIM. So you can just hear what she said about it. Wait, can you hear the sound? Okay, let me just check again. Let me just enable the sound for a while.
Hello, I'm Chi. I'm currently studying data science and business analytics in SIM. Building chatbots seemed daunting to me at the start. However, Build a Bot has led me to think otherwise. The mentors broke down the steps into easily digestible content, which enabled beginners and people without programming backgrounds to build great chatbots. The first step is always the hardest to take, so don't be afraid to take the leap of faith. Celebrate little wins on the way and learn from your mistakes. Another advice is to learn with your friends. Learning with friends is always more fun and engaging.
Yeah. So in fact, this video actually is created by our community as well, our volunteers. So really, like AI for Impact is actually meant for her community. So this is where this is where also like we get some help from the community as well to grow the ecosystem together. If you want to see like other like achievements that our students have done, I think we have great students, and they achieve lots of great things as well. So you can actually look at our Instagram and then to view like what have they achieved. In fact, some of them are actually like, have a research project with MIT as well to develop a personalized medicine recipe using machine learning. So lots of great stuff, and we want to grow together with you as well. So you can take a look later on. Oh. So for these competitions, right, or this challenge, right, what will you learn? What are we going to build? What is a chatbot anyway? Just in case for someone who have not heard about chatbot, right? I'm sure like I think most of you have actually known a bit about chatbot, right? So first, biggest misconception of the year, is AI going to be a Terminator? No, I think I know that most of you say it doesn't. I think if yes, then you will not come for these competitions, right? So we are not going to build Terminator, right? We're not going to build the next Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? There is Arnold Dore here, but we are not going to build Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like I think AI is far from harmless. I think what is harmful is when AI is with the whole is known by only certain type of people. So we want to encourage diversity, right? And if we have a lot of diverse people working on basically on AI projects, then you will get a lot of solutions built by a lot of individuals, right? By people, common people like us. So they won't be biased, and we are able to actually come up with helpful solutions for everyone. So it's far from Terminator. Is far from singularity. If we are not there yet, but we are looking for something more practical. We are building AI solutions to help people. Start with simple, but it gets more useful and more advanced very quickly as we learn more skills. So the second one is that I'm not sure whether you watch this movie called Her, right? Basically, it's played by this Joaquin Phoenix, author of, Joker, the next like the main character of Joker, and also it's voiced by Scarlett Johansson. So Scarlett Johansson actually voiced this AI conversational AI. I think technology, right? And this AI can actually create some kind of intimate conversations that at the end, Joaquin actually as a main character actually falls in love with the chatbot, with the not with the chatbot, basically chat plus interactive voice bot, right? Are we going to build that? The answer is no. So don't expect we build Siri, because Siri takes a long time. And even right now, like I'm sure you are also frustrated with using Siri, because what they does is actually to just match your what you say and match it to a Google search. That is a $1 billion project. I don't want you to go that way. Like we want to build something that's practical. We want to learn something that is simpler and fun but is more effective. So we are not going to build Siri. If you come here to build Siri, then I think it's we won't reach there. So we'll unpack the right mindset, I think, along the way. So we have something called micro topics. It's all like on the learning materials, and you learn that building chatbots start with a certain topic. You don't expect to build Siri, but you can build something that is more useful, more powerful than Siri, just by framing the problem, framing your concept. Your mindset about what chatbot is about. So what is actually chatbot, right? Why is chatbot important, right? So I'm sure that I think right now e-commerce platform is better, but maybe at last time when you look at eBay or when you look at another online stores, right? You see this kind of like display, right? Thousands of products and thousands of images and thousands of displays projected at the same time. Is it helpful? Like, is this how digital business like operate? Like, do you, when you see this, right, what do you feel? I think you feel overwhelmed, right? You don't know what to what which to choose. Like, what is it about, right? The like it's more like as if like it's a bit offensive as well. Like, you don't even know me, right? And yet you recommend a lot of products. So this is what's happening right now. I think in some digital stores, and this is not the right way to sell, right? So I always like have this kind of two scenarios, right? The first one is that you come into the store, and then there is basically a assistant, right? So the first assistant say that like hey, hi, welcome to, let's say, shoe store ABC, right? Then you say, okay, this is the promotion today, and this is the shoes for casual people like you, like who wants to look sports. But wait, hold on a minute, right? Like I'm not a sports guy, right? How do you assume that I'm a sports guy, right? This is what it happens because they come in and then they just show you hundreds of shoes, and hundreds of them unfortunately are not fit to your need, right? So this is what happens right now in some kind of digital stores. You compare that with another virtual assistant, right? Another assistant, another like that comes in. Oh, hi, welcome to ABC Shoes, and then say instead of like recommending the shoes right away, you say like, oh, what kind of shoes are you looking for? Like, is it for sports, or is it for tennis? Is it for like off work? Is it for what do you need, right? And then of course you say, oh, I'm looking for sports shoes, like oh, great. We have promotions right now, but maybe like what is your budget right now, right? What is the what is the budget that you have? Oh, I'm looking for mid low tier budget. I'm not looking for the too expensive one. Okay, so then okay, great. Then maybe we have this recommendation, right? Like you say, maybe you can go for brand A, brand B, right? Then you say as well, like what do you think? Say brand A, I think not so suitable. Brand B looks nice, but I think I'm looking for something that is more colorful. Oh, nice. Then the store say, oh, okay. Then how about brand C? So initially, right, instead of like showcasing hundreds of different products at the same time, you're actually giving them a personalized recommendations. It's very interactive, and also like it's also very engaging as well. You feel you are appreciated. They listen to you, right? And they listen to you, and then they give you some feedback. And then maybe, right, like what happens is that maybe the brand C that you recommend is not at the hundred option that you have like on the first picture on the picture on the left, right? Then you recommend them actually new things that comes in. So this is what chatbot is about. Like chatbot is about like enabling computers to make conversation with a person, right? I'm talking about like the digital, like just digital chat, right? But what it does is that uh, it makes interaction personalized. It makes website actually much more human. Not like human, say like more human in a way. You feel appreciated. Your customer feel appreciated. If you are, let's say, you are now, I think a lot of students here. So if you are having some kind of student clubs, right? Then your students feel appreciated. They can your chatbot can answer the questions immediately. So it makes things personalized. And companies spend billions of dollars to make experience personalized. This is the thing. Like we even right now we can't deal with the left pictures anymore because our attention span is shorter. So how can we make it simple? Make it an interactive. Use chatbot to actually like create smart interactions between the computers and us. Why computer? Because computers can handle millions of interactions in a single click. So you don't have to be tired of like conversing like one by one. So these are the chatbots that are created by our students in the past. Very excellent chatbot, and it's created by by diverse group of people. The first one is created by a high school student in Indonesia. She's a 15, 14 years old girl, and she wants to like other people to teach sign language, to learn sign language, right? But sign language, learning it on a piece of paper would be boring. So she gamifies it, make it interactive. and she works with university students as well, and then to actually work on this together. So this is something that we hope you to have, an ability for you to work with a lot of people globally, right? And then come up with interesting solutions. The second one is a chatbot to recommend you recipe, right? Based on the keywords that you mentioned. So you go to the, you look at your fridge. Oh, I only have chicken right now. I only have broccoli, right? So you just type in chicken broccoli and the recipe comes in. It's also built by, by also non-programmers as well, a professional. The third one is a chatbot for mental health. So, because right now a lot of people are at home, they can't interact with a lot of people. Of course, there's some kind of mental distress. How can you recover that? How can you help them, right? So this is an interactive chatbot that recommends you a movie or quotes that helps people go through stress period lah. Let's say once they, I mean when they can't meet their friends. So the common pattern is that chatbots needs to be simple, needs to be fun, needs to be personalized. Each interactions unpacks more relevant content to your audience, to your users, right? And there are techniques to do that, and we are going to teach you along the way. Chatbot is not a website. Chatbot is not a menu. I think this is what I think our mentors at Arnold actually bring out a lot of times. You are not going to build a chatbot that recommend hundreds of items, right? Go through the journey step by steps. Unpack what your users is trying to do. So and then create some kind of interactions, right, that actually fits to that. Is it's not about the technology. Creating chatbot is very simple. You can even for those of you who already build it, you can build chatbot within 20 minutes, 15 minutes. It's the interaction that counts. It's your thinking process. It's your understanding about your target audience, right? That is the one that matters a lot. And this is where I feel that we like the fact that chatbot is democratized in a way. It's you don't have to be a programmer to do well in building chatbots. You just need to be someone who care about others, who has an empathy about others, who also are passionate about solving the problems. Yeah. So this is what we do. So I think this is what you will learn along the way, and then we are here to help you also learn, go through the journey. Why tourism, right? Why do we select this topic to start our 2021? Simple reasons. So I'm sure that I think let's talk about this scenery first, like in Japan, right? Fuji, right? I'm sure that all of you now are trapped at home and you can't travel anywhere, right? Because of the COVID restrictions. Don't blame the government. The government is doing their best to actually to control the spread, but we feel bored, right? I mean, most if you are working, then your holidays are just spent at home, and we long for this kind of traveling, right? But we are the lucky one here. We are the one at least who just feel bored. But on the tourism industry, it's different story. Over 50 million tourism jobs are at least around the world because of COVID. So while we are just oh no, we just feel bored, we can't travel anywhere. But on the other side of the equation, right? The service providers, the local businesses, the I mean the self entrepreneurs, tour guides who are actually working on who are relying on tourism, tourism cash. Their jobs are at risk right now, and there are millions of them, especially in this part of the country. I mean, in Southeast Asia, in Asia as well. So we are handling with boredom. They are handling with hunger. The incomes are affected. So I think this is what we can do, right? We want to bring up these ideas. We want to crowdsource some ideas from you guys. We teach you guys chatbots, but at the end, in turn, we are also looking for your ideas, right? How can we use chatbots to actually help the tourism industries who are now, I think, fighting day by day just to survive. Another fact is that our friends as well in Bali, and this is I think covered by news Al Jazeera, right? Thousands of people are going hungry due to lack of income. So they all need some helps right now. And then because of the the COVID restrictions, I think they, sometimes also like, people don't think about it, and how can we enable them? Like, I think when the international people can't come to Bali, right, to spend their money there to boost the local economy, how can we boost local tourism as well? So this is something that we think that we can approach, and this is something that we feel that, as a community, right, as a global community, can actually solve while learning the technology itself. So I think the question is, how can we help, and how can chatbots help, right? Okay, by the way, guys, if you have any question, just post it on the YouTube live chat as well, so we can answer it immediately. The first challenge, the first, like, task that we can do, how can chatbot can help, is first is actually to build a chatbot to promote your favorite local destinations. I think basically, like, I think one thing that we have is, like, in the past, right, we have someone from Indonesia, right, from Medan, who are very passionate about their city. So, like, if you don't know, Medan is actually located at the west part of Sumatra. It's near the largest lake, nature lake, in the world, which is Lake Toba. Even they have an island on top of, in between the lake as well. Inside, on the lake, yeah, basically. You get what I mean. So they have beautiful cities, they have lots of cultures, they have good food, they have lots of also, like, uh, history as well. And he wants to promote it, right? He wants to promote it to other people, say that, oh, this is my city, Medan, and I know a lot of things that you don't know, right? Because I'm a local people there, right? So what he does is that he builds a Medan tourism board, basically. So he creates some kind of a an avatar that is like, that is based on the local tribe there, which is called Batak, and then, like, with the local traditional, like, design with local traditional, like, avatar, right? And then that, he makes it interactive, basically. Hey guys, like, I'm from Medan. There's something called, they have this phrase called Horas. Basically, it's really about the local country. So Horas, I'm this bot for virtual tour guide from Medan. What do you want to know? So basically, like, they recommend lots of food, they recommend lots of travel areas. He put some kind of historical, like, areas, like, what is this, like, what is this area, like, what's the history behind it, right? So people are interested, like, to actually, like, explore Medan further. And right now, actually, he's working with he's in the touch with the Ministry of Tourism, to actually, like, expand the chatbot to make it more friendly, to make it more extensive, to introduce more cultures in that areas. So you know your areas best, you know your place better than anyone else, and a lot of people don't know what is your what's great about your city, right? So promote that, promote your local cities, make it an interactive experience to help others actually explore this destination, right? So, like, you can start, let's say, hello, I'm from, this is bot from, let's say, from Penang, right? So you are now at the airport right now, right? What do you want to do, right? And then I want to explore food. I want to explore, historical places. Instead of traveling right now, going there right now, you can just make some kind of, like, a tour guide, right? Using chatbots, make it interactive. Okay, you go to these places. Okay, now maybe it's afternoon right now, right? Would you like to explore? Would you like to have some food? What food do you like, right? So you actually enabled, like, you are promoting your local businesses, right, to other people virtually. So when the travel restriction disappear, people are more interested to help, to go to your city and help local business in that area. So this is the first challenge. This is how you can help, tourism industries grow after the restrictions have lifted. The second one is game, right? I know, like, all of you play games right now. I think the downloads, right, of Animal Crossing were, like, like 4x, 5x during the COVID times, and people are bored also anyway, right? So why not leverage game instead of, like, just playing it in silo? You leverage game to showcase something about the city that you like. You know, let's say you are very passionate about Japan, right? I think lots of our communities really like Japanese culture very much, and then why not build games on that? Like, let's say promoting like Tokyo, right? Akihabara, let's say if you like cartoon or anime, you promote, let's say what do you call it, other tourism area like Kyoto, like the shrine, the cities, if you like the historical part of it, create a game out of that. Like Kahoot is okay. One thing that we see is that it doesn't require a complex mechanism to build addictive game. It can be simple, but you have to make it fun. You have to make it interactive. Interactive games sells. It it brings a lot of people together. So what you can do is a chatbot is an avenue for you to create your own interactive games, to promote your own cities, right? To promote the local culture, or to promote any cities that you like. So what you can do is that, like, create an interactive games, maybe even quizzes. Okay, quizzes is the bare minimum of it, but you can do more than that and make it interactive so that a lot of people actually are playing your games all the time, because it's a game, right? People will, if games like more people will come back. You have like daily visitors, you have like weekly visitors who come back just to have fun with it. But at the same time, you are actually distributing you're introducing the city to as many people as possible. And so create a game that promote your own your favorite city or destinations, because it will teach you along the way. The third one is virtual agent. I think this is where this is the most effective way to promote local business to local people as well. This is I think a local, when it comes to local tourism, this is one of the most effective way. So I'm sure that, like, you always Google, like, before you travel to a city, right? You always Google, like, blogs and all that stuff, right? Blogs or review sites and all that stuff. So or sometimes you also go to the virtual agent directly and ask for the best price, right? Best itinerary, best price. This is natural. This has been like on a lot of people's mind when it comes to traveling. So let's use that opportunity, right, to actually promote local tourism business that you know. So create a virtual agent bot to provide personalized travel plans and to get the best deals in town. Every person have different priority. And this is exactly why chatbot actually is excellent way to actually, like, promote local tourism. You don't just give them discount, like, you just give them like, oh guys, a discount in Tokyo, right? I mean basically like some kind of there is a figurine discount, for example, right? But I don't care about figurine, right? Why should I invest on it? But chatbot, you can actually ask lots of questions to them, like what do you like and all that. Then they give you like personalized discount recommendations or itinerary recommendation as well. So this is where you can actually help promote local businesses, create an interactive virtual agent to promote your a lots of interesting things about your own local city. So these are the things. Must you, like, follow the three challenges? I don't need. This is just a suggestions. If you have other ideas that you have in mind, we are very looking forward to it. And please discuss it on the group as well. This is a community of solvers. So we are learning together, we solve problems together. I think competition is great, but we really appreciate idea sharing. So this is where maybe, like, you can find new members, right? You can recruit more teams as well to help people actually, like, work with your ideas as well. This is where AI for Impact is for. Meet people worldwide, learn things together, learn AI together, solve problems together, and publish it together as well. So yeah, we are really looking forward for that. So program outline, right? So what will you learn? Oh, any questions so far? We just check. Okay, no questions so far, but I think if you have any question, just like post it on the YouTube live chat, or you can post it on Telegram group as well. So let me know if you have any questions. There are three stages, right? That we have, right now until a finale at 26th of February. The first phase is when you learn. So as you know, right? I think as many of you have known, like the learning is available right now for free, right? So what you can do is that, like, right now we give you. I mean, sign up to open build.university, build.chatbot.university/register. If you have not done so, please register yourself. Then like create an account and open that account. There are training videos. There are also like code snippets as well. There are some conceptual like labs and tutorials we provide for you to be able to learn, and you can learn at your own pace basically. So 2 weeks is more than enough for you to learn and build chatbots. And if you have any questions, please go to the Telegram group and ask your question there. No question is too trivial. If you post your question, it's actually helping other people as well. So don't be shy to ask questions. So if you are not in Telegram group yet, please join Telegram group. Remind your friends as well to join the Telegram group, because we are not going to use email for the next announcement. We'll be using Telegram group only. So don't make sure you don't miss out, because if you miss out, right, then you are missing out some things that we arrange for you basically. So register at build chatbot.university/register. Get join our Telegram group. Get your friends to join Telegram group as well, and get your friends to register as well. So otherwise, then we can't track. Then start learning, and our Arnold and Samuel and our community will be there to help you as well. So post a questions. Don't let it stew for 1 day or 2 days or even like 1 hour, because you are not learning alone in here. AI for impact is for you to not learn alone. If you learn alone, then you are missing out. It's quite it's quite painful to learn alone, to be honest, right? And that's why we created the community. So please post your questions on Telegram group, and then yeah. So okay, and then also for those of you who wants to work in a team, who are still like signing up as individuals, we will create a Telegram matchmaking group today, so you can introduce yourself and then meet other people and form a group together. Learning in groups is always the best. So please, try to work together in a group. So what you do is that from now to 31st of January, you will build chatbots, right? And we make it easy. So when you click publish, you are already publishing your chatbots. By the 1st of February, right? We will actually you should be able to submit the chatbot that you built. Just put a link on it, like indicate the link. From 1st to 21st of February, you create your own chatbot, and you create also like a 30-second video pitch. We will send you instruction like on that video pitch down the line. But at this time, we are also using we are planning to use TikToks right now to publish the videos. You don't need to create 3 minutes video, 5 minutes video. I think it's not fun. The purpose right now is actually to get other people to use your chatbots. The pitch is not for us. The pitch is for your all target audience. You're trying to promote Japan for young kids, right? For your own like other university students, post it to them. So create a chatbot, create a video that pitch to them. The this context actually is part of learning as well. I mean, you don't just learn by building the chatbot and learning it yourself. You learn from the users. This is the best. Okay, startup 101 or business 101. If you want to succeed, if you want to build good products, right? You learn from the users. Get users feedback. And how do you get users? Promote your chatbot to your users. Teach them. If it's not good at the first time, it's okay. It's okay. There's something called minimum viable product, MVP. MVP is not meant to be perfect at the start. MVP is meant to be good enough so that your users can give you feedback. So we never encourage you to just learn from us only. I think actually the best teacher actually is an experience, is your users. So publish your chatbot and publish your 30-second pitch. You need to explain at least to users what your chatbot is about. Otherwise, then they might click wrong thing. They might not get the value that you are trying to offer, right? So it's like, you are watching a movie, right? There is a trailer before the movie itself. That 30-second is a trailer, basically. And out of that, we will select 30 chatbots with the highest views. It's not just views. We have our own algorithm to make sure that we count the views. We count relevant and insightful views. We don't just not all users will be counted. They have to interact to be counted as a views as well. It's kept secret, but I mean this is for us to to count the thing fairly. But out of this, right, out of 30 chatbots that built by you guys, we will actually evaluate the all of them and select the 10 bots for the finale. So how are we going to evaluate ourselves, right? What is our criteria for selecting the filtering from 30 to 10? The first one is that your chatbot must be useful, meaning that if you are trying to build a tourism bot to promote Japan, okay, to promote not just Japan, it's too broad. To promote, let's say, Japanese anime culture, right? Then your target audience are young adults or kids. Make sure that your chatbot actually address that. It's useful for them. So we'll evaluate based on that. We'll go through our chatbots and then evaluate based on that first one. The second one is you have to be engaging. Engagement. You have to create an engaging bot. If your first question that if you make the chatbot and then the first thing that your bot answer is I don't know, then it's not engaging anymore, right? So we evaluate based on that also. The number of engagement, number of interactions that users have on each chatbot. The third one is UI, the design. Design matters a lot. And actually, like, the design that works is simple and beautiful. Actually, simple is actually like works best. So if your chatbot doesn't give a lot of design, then it puts people off as well. It can be seen from your number of views. So the design also is important. And the fourth one also is basically the number of I don't know IDKs. We'll track that also. So if you have lots of IDKs, if you can't answer your question, IDK means I don't know. It means that when the chatbot cannot answer your questions, your user questions. If a lot of IDKs, we will not eliminate as well. We will eliminate that as well. So there will be technical evaluations and there will be a user, basically evaluations, because we believe that chatbot is a creative work. It's not it's not exact science. They are it's about building conversations, right? It's about creating a human product. It's a product for human, right? So we need both metrics to assess the quality of the chatbot itself. So after that 30, we will select 10. We will invite 10 to the finale. Out of our discretions, if the quality is very good, we might actually increase from 10 to 11 or 12. But that's our discretion as well. So during finale, right, at the 26th of February, the top 10 teams will present their chatbots to the panel of expert judges. We are inviting industry experts. We are inviting tourism board. We are inviting government. We are inviting companies as well to come in as a judge. So you will have opportunity to actually get your solutions, your chatbots tested by the industries. So do your best, because this is an opportunity, right? We want to connect all of you to opportunities. So whether you are looking for work, you are looking for internships, whether you want to build your portfolio, whether you want to help others, right? You still need industry's participations, because we all can't do all of the things alone, right? We can connect you, and this is an opportunity for you to get recognized by the industries. So, but industry will recognize good chatbots. So please do your best in here, because we really want to connect you with the opportunities right now. And for the selected finalists, please have at least one team member to present during the finale. It's okay. It's not about presentation actually. Right now, we will not do presentations. You will create the videos already, 30-second pitch video. You will have your chatbots. What the industry experts will do is to test your chatbot and ask you questions. So get at least one team member present to answer the judges' question. It will be at 26th of February, 10 a.m. Singapore time. Yeah. Of course, prizes. Yeah, this might be the most interesting part for some of you, but to be honest, prizes are not actually the. I hope that this is not the best reward that we can give to you guys. So what we want to give to you guys actually opportunities to build, to connect with the global community, to learn together, to build chatbots together, and then to actually connect you with jobs opportunities, internships. Also, like we know, with to work with industries right away, build your portfolio. So I think you know this first prize. I think this is the team reward, the money, the cash prizes, and the certificate also provides certificate of excellence for the finalists who are really impressive, right? So the judges have discretion to give the certificate of excellence to those who are, who are winning. I mean, who build very good chatbots. So and this is not. I mean, this competition is not the end of the journey. I think what we want to do is that, like, after that we hope to actually, like, we are organizing more competition along the way, and we hope that, I mean, we are organizing also like a session where you can collaborate with our partners, our global industry partners, companies, and all that, to work with you directly, and hopefully you get some monetary reward on top of it as well. So how to win, right? How to get the $500? Okay, first one, join Telegram group. We make the learning as simple as possible for non-programmers. We make the videos as short as possible, but a lot of content. But guys, the learning comes in when you interact with the mentors as well, and we are here to help. So if we can't reach you, then we can't help you. So the first thing that you have to do is to join the Telegram group. You can scan the QR code on my my left panel, or you can just look at your emails as well. If you are not yet in the Telegram group, ask your friend to join as well, because otherwise they miss a lot. The second one is watch all the training videos more than once and do the tutorials. The reason is because we make it simple. We make it short, like around 9 minutes to 15 minutes, because we understand that some of you are really busy as well. So I mean, you guys might have time to actually, like, review the materials at night, or maybe, like, between works. But this one doesn't mean that the concepts are not trivial. You need to actually repeat several times to get the concept as well. We make it short, we make it sweet, but you need to repeat that several times as well to grasp the concept, and you need to apply it. So whenever you reach your video, you watch the videos, test it right away on the AutoCAD account, because otherwise then you don't get the concepts as well. And ask questions. Ask questions, like, to as many as possible, right? If you want, there are two kind of questions. The first one is technical questions. Technical questions we can address, right? If you want to ask about chatbot concepts, if you want to know how can I do this, how can I create the game, how can I store the user's data, and then, like, document it nicely. That one, I think you can ask us. But the second one is a business question, it's a user questions, right? How can I promote Japan better, right? How can I promote my city? What is the best way for me to, okay, what's the best interaction flow that I can build to appease my users, right? To target I mean, my user audience, right? This you have to you can talk, we can brainstorm together in the group, but you need to ask people around. Don't just rely on us. Don't just rely on chatbot uni, because we really want you to be proactive. Engage your users, engage your clients as well, and not engage your target audience, because, like, this is a learning opportunity, and we just give you the facilities, but how you are able to convert this opportunity into something that benefits you, you have to be proactive. Yeah, I hope this is the you do this lah, because we really want you to succeed. Yeah, I think I repeat that the four questions. Really, guys, like, those who are proactive are the one who wins. It's not the smartest one. It's not our winners actually are surprisingly, like, the not the PhDs, not the experts, but actually, I mean, basically, like, beginners actually, year one students, year two students, high school students, uh, working moms, young professionals who are more curious to learn, who are more curious to build good products, who have the learning spirit to try hard to work hard. It's not about capability contest. It's not a programming contest. This is a problem solving contest. So please, work hard on this. And the good thing is that everybody has equal chance to succeed. Yeah. So yeah, this is what we recommend. Oh yeah, last but not least, learn and work in groups. We never have winners who come only from who only like submit it individually. All our winners are always working in the groups of 3 to 5. I know that you can sign up as individuals. It's okay for you to participate alone, but please work in the groups. If you need help, working in finding up group members, we will set up the matchmaking group sooner. Shortly. So this is where you can actually like meet other people, introduce yourself. Then maybe I hope that your groups are very diverse. One from Indonesia, one from Singapore, one from Kazakhstan, one from UK or Canada, one from Hong Kong. Diversity wins. So I hope that you can enjoy the process and then learn together and work together in groups. Some community guidelines. AI for Impact is a global AI learning community. So we want to make the community as conducive as possible to everyone. So there are some rules that we also impose as well to protect the community. First one, use the tech for good, guys. No funny stuff, no illegal activities. Chatbot is a powerful technology, but we always encourage people to use tech for good. A lot of people need help, and we don't want to have our communities like actually build something that is harmful for others as well. So no illegal activities. Please build it for the purpose of helping others, for the purpose of providing social impact, because this is how we should operate as human beings lah. We need to do good to others. The second one is be nice. Everyone here is to learn and grow, and our community is meant to be approachable to a lot of people who wants to learn. This is not expert community. This is an inclusive community for everyone. So if someone have any questions, please answer them. There's no question that is too trivial, and we hope you can help one another as well. And don't no vulgarities, no foul language, please, because everybody is here to learn. No abuse, no hacking and spamming. We've purposely made our tools available for everyone, and it's free of charge. We are actually right now subsidizing it through our own business basically. So we hope that our effort can be used for good, and there is please don't make it condition that everyone has opportunity to learn as well. Because don't don't close the opportunity for everyone to learn. We are very passionate to help as many people as possible. And if you guys are trying to abuse the system, we will definitely kick you out, and we take legal action. Because really, guys, like AI for Impact, we spend a lot of time on this, trying to make AI accessible to everyone. Our goal is that like 14 years old, like 6 years old kid in a village, right, with access to internet, can learn AI, can learn chatbots. So this is our dream, actually. No, our goals actually, not our dreams, because it's getting there actually. But we need the community to participate. We need all of you guys to get it to cooperate on this. And one thing to do is just learn. Just do your stuff, learning, building, use the tech for good, no abuse. And the fourth one is be helpful. We see, like, I think the communities grow. We have lots of successful students because they help each others. So like, the one that if you go to Instagram or Instagram account, you see a lot of successful, like, students who manage to go far in career, and they actually they get help from the community. We give them advisors. They give other advisors as well. They also grow themselves because they also helping others. So I think be helpful. kindness spreads and it goes back to you. So help others learn and succeed. And we can't do this alone. Like three of us, I mean, this community is not possible just by the work of three of us. Our communities have been very helpful actually in making this awareness actually spread to help more people. So the least that I think what we hope you to do is that actually use the facilities we have. You can actually teach others as well. So if they are not joining the competitions, feel free to share the platform. If you want to use this platform to, let's say, teach your students, teach your community, or also to join other hackathon as well, feel free to do so by all means. But don't do the don't do bad things lah. As long as you use the tech for good, we are very open to provide the facility for you guys. Yeah. Maybe Arnold, you want to have something to add on this?
No, Chris, I think you've done a good job covering the basic points. What Chris says is absolutely true, that the success of this community really depends on all of you. We can provide the environment, we can provide some facilities, but really where you can really benefit is when you start to work in groups, when you can start to help each other and have fun, right? I think one thing we believe in very strongly is having fun, right? So it's all about having a good time as well, right? So learning can be a very fun thing. So I really would like to see all of you have a lot of fun and enjoy the process of actually building these chatbots. And we look forward to interacting with you guys on Telegram. So if you've got friends who are not on Telegram, because I think quite a number of people are still not on Telegram. We'll make all the announcements on Telegram. Sometimes the emails get blocked by spam blockers or other stuff, right? So Telegram is the safest way for us to, and most efficient way for us to communicate with all of you. If you can't find the Telegram link, I think it's a bit small on Chris's backdrop there. What you can do is, I think at the end of this, we'll post it. Yes, thank you, Chris.
Yeah.
You read my mind.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all for me.
Yeah, so we are here to help. So I think that marks also the end of our launch, but join the community. This is just the beginning. So like, the safe tourism is the first challenge that we do. We are organizing monthly challenges, and we are also organizing monthly programs that will help you upscale your chatbots to the next level. We have tons of materials right now, and like, how do you provide gamifications, right? How do you build more, like, statefulness, right? Like, how do you remember, like, what the user interactions? A lot of things we have in our plate, but we are going to launch it slowly. Give us some time, because like right now we are just moving out the system so that everyone can learn for free, and you guys can build chatbots at your own without without worry lah, basically, because security also is most important. We want to enhance the security for you guys. So if you are not yet on Telegram group, please, join the Telegram group. Help us help you as well. And yeah, any questions? Any questions, please, guys? Like, we would love to talk to you guys.
Just one last thing. As Chris says, we're actually moving the system now from autocaf.io into build.chatbot.university, right? So some of the materials we have actually point to the old autocaf.io. That's no longer, well, we're going to phase it out very soon. And so if you try logging onto autocaf.io, it probably won't work, right? So please use the build.chatbot.university. That's the first thing. The second thing is that not all the materials have been put online yet. So as Chris says, in the coming days, we'll be posting new videos and new teaching materials, and we'll be letting you guys know on Telegram so you can actually view those things and try it yourself.
Yeah. Okay, so that's basically like, what we want to say. So enjoy the process. Yeah, Sam?
Yeah, a few questions on the YouTube chat.
Okay. Maybe you can read it out, Sam?
Okay, there's one about the tour guide challenge, right?
Okay, I think I can I can find it as well. So let me just read out for you guys. Thanks, Sam. Thanks for notifying, because it would not appear on my screen at that time. So for the tour guide challenge, is the chatbot already come pre-established with the local destinations, or the local users can input their favorite destination to the database to be promoted for others? It's a blank canvas, which is up to you guys. So, Anna, you want to answer that, or let me answer?
Go ahead, Chris.
Okay. So for the tour guide, basically, like what during the what you can do on the chatbot is to create the content yourself. So basically, like the when it comes to building the which destinations, it's not predetermined by us. You can actually promote your own content as well. Right now, I think we don't have any preference yet when it comes to which city to promote. But maybe like down the line, like in the next coming months, as we are working with the tourism board, some people might have some kind of challenge as well. It's not on a monthly challenge; it's a separate challenges where they say, "Oh, help me promote, let's say Singapore, for example, help us promote Indonesia, right? Help us promote Lake Toba, help us promote Hong Kong, help us promote that." So that comes out in the next challenge that they might have some contents as well. But at this point of time, we give freedoms for you to select your own favorite destinations. So we want diversity actually. Like our goal is that like because all of you are from all over the place, from worldwide. Even in for those of you in Indonesia, also different cities from Sumatra, Java, Bali, Sulawesi, and all that stuff, right? So promote your own local cities. We really want to see diversity. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you ought to. I mean, it's just like writing a novel or writing a book, right? The advice is that you got to write about stuff that you understand yourself and that you experience yourself, right? So you promote your local cities because you probably understand those cities better than anywhere else in the world.
Mm. Yeah. Okay. So hope that answers. If you don't, if it's not answered, like just post it on the next questions. The second one is that would we still have access to AutoCAD after completion? Yes, that's the reason we work hard for the past 3 weeks, because like right now we are moving to the new system that is more secure, and it also gives you some bandwidth to I mean to work on your chatbots. But of course, like we also bear our cost as well. This is where we spend our resources. So if it's used for for high volume, I mean there might be some kind of like fees involved as well, but it's very low. We make it super low. So let's say we'll let you know on this, but if you let's say wants to use it for the let's say you work with companies, right, and the companies wants to adopt it on their website, to on their web page, or on their maybe WhatsApp group, or as a pop-up banners, right, then that one requires more technical work, but this is still affordable for you guys. So yeah, but for learning we don't set a limit, it's free. Yeah. What language can we use for chatbots? Is it all in English, or can we adjust it to your own chatbot target? Any language. We even have like right now, if you go to chatbot.university, we have actually a chatbot that is bilingual in English and in Russian. So there's a Russian character as well. So as much as possible, you want you to target your audience that you know best. And if it's meant, if you want to publish it in, let's say, in Mandarin, in Korean, in Chinese, Russian, in French, we actually encourage you to do that, because we want, I think, lots of English chatbot right now that serve English people, but sometimes like local people needs prefer to interact with in their own local language. So we highly encourage you to build it based on the, I mean, on your own local language. How we measure it, don't worry about it, because our metrics are highly objective. We are measuring based on technical evaluations, so it doesn't matter which language you use. Yep. Okay. Next question. Just wondering, will chatbot links will still be valid after the competition? Yes, yes, yes. This is just a start. I think what we hope is that, like, because okay, our hope for community is, or actually our goal, right, is to help you build chatbots that can give you some kind of income. That's our ultimate goals. Whether you want to start a business, whether you can use chatbots to find jobs elsewhere, whether you want to just, I mean, help others, right? At least like our end goal is to help you create something that you can commercialize. You can create some kind of income opportunity that helps you make money, right? So this is our end goal. And that kind of work will not just like, will not happen just by 1 month, just by 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It will happen. It is continuous, right? So yes, this is a catalyst for you. This is a way for you to start and make it. You make it want to make it fun, because if you don't learn for fun, then I think it's not enjoyable. I guess, like, like going to the universities, right? Listening to your lectures, and then you sleep at the end. You just sleep at the end of the line. Like, you just sit on the back and then you just sleep. I am the kind of person who sleeps, and I don't get enjoyment from just like, if the lesson is too boring, right? So but it takes a process, right? I mean, if you want to build something that can be sellable, you need to, it takes some time. So yeah, we make it fun for you to start. You can, your chatbot will remain there all the time. And then, like, if you need more advanced materials, you can request it on a Telegram group. Then we can create a custom, maybe can create a custom learning material for you guys as well. Yeah. So yes. Sam, you want to add something, or maybe you want to just add some last words for the participants?
Uh, yeah, hope you all can interact in the Telegram group and get to help you all along in building to learn how to be a bit of chatbot and a bit of AI, and hope you all can participate actively so that we can plan future events and know your interests and invite uh, organize the proper competitions as well. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. As I think, as what Sam mentioned, we are very community driven. What you say matters a lot to us. So if you have any insight, if you have you want to propose anything as well, just let us know. So we will listen, and then we'll try to craft something for you guys. And okay, I think we is now 11:08 in Singapore. It's 10:08 in Indonesia. It's 8:08 in Kazakhstan. It's midnight in in the US, and in Canada as well. So we like this. We are very happy to have all of you here, and let's build, learn and build chatbots together for the next like for the next 3-4 weeks. If any questions, just post it on Telegram. If you need some help, post it there also. With that, I would end the Chatbot Uni Safe Tourism Global Challenge launch. Thank you all for attending the sessions. If those of you who can't make it, the session is recorded on YouTube, so you can watch it at your own. Join us on Telegram, please. Otherwise, I can't reach you guys. So please, please, please. I think one thing that if you learn anything from this, from this event, this launch, right? Join Telegram group. That's all I'm asking for. Yeah, so we can reach out to you guys as well. Okay. With that in mind, have a good weekend. Stay safe. Follow the safety procedures. Hope we can help others in need right now by learning and building something as a community. Okay. That's all, and see you guys.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Bye.